friends, and good Friday evening to you all. We finally made it to the weekend. Woohoo! You guys seem to really enjoy these videos, so as long as you keep enjoying them, I'm gonna keep filming them. Today was payday, and so I need to fill my envelopes and get my wallet ready for the following week. You may notice there are some binders out here, and we will get to that very shortly. I think what I'm going to do first is start in my wallet and get this out of the way, because all I do is put some 20s in it and then it'll be done and ready for the week. I don't do like specific gas money or specific things like that because I work from home. So, you know, if I need gas money, then I'll just take it out of my spending envelope in my wallet. And that is now done. So we are going to start right here in my high priority sinking funds binder. Again, in an effort to reduce how many bills I had to get from the bank, I went through, and this time I did a little condensing, let's say, and I put in prop bills in the areas that I took out change. So this time all I got to do is thumb through and look for the prop bills like that one right there. And so I'm going to take this $100 prop bill and put it right down here in this envelope and move along. I did this in several places, well, in 8 places, because I have 8 $100 bills right back here. Mainly, I just didn't want to have to get a whole other host of 20s when I had all of the 20s that I needed here in my binders. So, moving on to the next one. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten out my bills binder, because it seems like there's some in there too. Seems like the only one that I have in here is in pet care. Yeah, right there. So we'll take that one out and add 100 right down in there. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. So that must mean, or at least I hope it means, I have 5 prop bills in my bills binder. Otherwise, I did some bad math. And I have to say, it's entirely possible that I'm going to have extra bills over here in the tray. So I do everything on an Excel spreadsheet, you know, planning everything as I go. And when I thought I had everything all planned out for this paycheck, I was like, oh, okay, great. I'm going to move all of this over to, you know, get it ready for August. What am I doing? Because the August budget is changing a little bit. I took the prop bill out and I didn't put 100 in. Silly me. Anyway, the August bill is changing. The August budget, good Lord almighty, is changing a little bit, right? So I was like, okay, great. I'm done. You know, I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to move this over to August and start getting that, you know, ready to, since it's changing, it's going to take me just a minute to, you know, get everything ready. That's fine. No big deal. And then it dawned on me that I use information off of that spreadsheet for tonight's video, right? I had specifically planned so I don't have to you know, try to guess and take as long to plan out the envelopes for Friday night. Yeah, so then I tried to reconstruct it, and I'm not 100%. I got it all right. So we're gonna get started and we'll see. So I came with 8 $100 bills and I'm leaving with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 $100 bills. So I at least know I did that one correctly. So there is $1,288 here. I went through and counted very, very, very carefully because I had a feeling I had screwed up, and I did. So we're just going to make our way through this and, you know, see what we end up with. I hope I haven't screwed it up too badly. It's entirely possible, but you know, you guys can just work through the mess ups with me. All right, so we are going to start with Monday, which gets $150, and that is 12 5s and 80 1s. Oh goodness. You know what? I'm going to put on some more quick sort because I've already put it on a couple of times because I've counted and recounted and recounted and recounted. All right, here we go. Wonderful. So there's Mini Monday done. Not incorrectly so far. I was so irritated when I discovered that. Oh man. Had it all planned out just perfectly. Luckily, I had already filled out my teller slip. So I knew what I needed. I didn't have to like completely start over from scratch, but I mean, it was, I said some curse words. I admit it. I don't deny it. I said some cuss words. Maybe not out loud, you know, they were said in my head, but they were said all the same. Like, dang, why did I do that? Why? Because I had a conversation with myself today when I did it. I was like, you know, you really should wait until you're done Friday night. You really should wait until you're done. You know, you're gonna go through and delete this stuff and then figure out that you needed it. And I'm like, nah, I'm done. I wasn't done. So irritated with myself. So this is for our tinies on Monday. It has been nice, I have to admit, doing the Christmas binder on Thursday, you know, the Christmas book that's over for free over on my Ko-fi, hashtag ad, kind of, sort of. It's free, so does it really count as an ad if it's free? Anyway, you get the idea. Because I'm not having to you know, bring like $400 in $1 bills every week. So that's been kind of nice. Although while it is nice saving for Christmas, like it's awesome to know that, you know, by the time I'm done, Christmas will be, for the most part anyway, all saved for, and that is an awesome feeling. However, I also know that I'm not saving for birthdays, and that is stressing me out a little bit. All right, we're only going to be filling one of the Tuesday envelopes, and that is because the other bit that would go in the other Tuesday envelope comes out of Mr. Kim's budget. And since he is on disability, he only gets paid once a month, and that is next week. So I will fill those up over on the side. Same with Wednesday. This only gets part of the money. And let's see here. All right, so I need, nope, I don't need any 20s. I need 2 10s and 2 10s, 3 5s. Sounds like the puppies are gonna go outside to go potty. And then 5 1s each. 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so that is what will, no, that is not accurate. That is not accurate. I am wrong. 1 2 3 4. And 1 and 2. Okay. This pile just won't get anything. Yep. That was kind of odd, counting backwards. Did you already go outside and go potty? Did you even go outside yet? Look at your little wiggly butt. All right. And this one only gets partial. The rest will come next week. Look how dirty my fingers are from all of the counting that I have done this evening. Just to, you know, check my screw up. Oh, I'm still so frustrated with that. You know what? It never ceases to amaze me. I know I've said it before. I would consider myself a fairly educated person, right? I would consider myself a fairly educated person. It never ceases to amaze me. The camera turns on, and suddenly I know absolutely nothing, and I am screwing stuff up left and right. Like, for example, that gingerbread shut the box from yesterday. I could have kept going. 4 + 3 = 7. But I was looking and looking, and I surely didn't see it. So, it's whatever. It is frustrating, though. I gotta admit, it's completely frustrating. All right, Thursday is the holiday binder, and these will be the last 2 times I put money into this particular holiday binder. Kind of sad. I'm gonna miss it. Let's see here. I want to make sure. I'm starting to get down to the last of what I need. I'm jumping the gun. Not gonna jump the gun. Not gonna jump the gun. I'm totally jumping the gun, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so this got 3 10s, Remember, I'm not doing much in the way of ones because there's about a bajillion ones in there. So this should be 95, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 5. All right. So there's Thursday done. See, I'm getting better at it. You know, I'd like to think that I am getting better at the sorting. I can't say that I'm getting better at the planning. Obviously, I totally deleted my spreadsheet that told me what needed to go where. Still ticked about that. All right, I feel like I need to get out my extra cash because I keep uh-oh, there's not any 20s in there. I do keep cash on the side for condensing throughout the week, and this says for Friday I need 8, which means I need 16, right? Because I plan out one envelope at a time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I only have 4 here. So I may be in trouble. Okay, I need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know why. I know why. I know why. Okay. I know why. We're not short. Whew. Okay. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. $17. Remember I said there are some things that come out of Mr. Kim's budget? That's what the rest of that is. And I need 15. All right. So, pardon my silence. So the money that feeds his binder, you know, because he gets paid once a month, right? I keep it all right back here. So I still need a 10. What's up? Huh? Oh, just a moment. Sorry about that, y'all. Mini Me is at, she's been to Michael's and they've been to Hobby Lobby shopping for yarn. Her dad and his wife are pregnant and gonna have a baby soon. She's about to have a baby sister, and she asked me to crochet a baby blanket for her. So I sent her with my debit card, her and Nana, and told them what I needed, and am letting her pick out the colors, you know, because it's her baby sister and she's super duper excited. And so she was calling Mama, needing Mama's advice. Okay, so while I had it on pause and I was talking to her, I finished getting the cash out for, oh, I should have gotten it out for that pile too. Good Lord have mercy. See, that's what happens when I try to do too many things at once. It doesn't work. Okay, so that goes over there. All right, now this should be $330, so let's give it a count. That's 300. Yes, 330 on the nose. So next Friday is correct. So now let's add this pile of cash in. And I already know this one's going to be off, and that is okay. And that's because I still need to add money in from when Mr. Kim gets paid. I pay most of the bills. He does contribute a little, so I don't want to take away from, you know, him and his contribution. Oh, so let's see what we have here. So this is 228. All right, I'm gonna bust out the calculator. Bust out the calculator. So 330 minus, what did I say, 228? Oh, I guess it helps if I turn it on. 330 minus 228 is 102. Okay. Well, that's a good place to start. So minus 46 minus okay, 330 minus, did I count this right? We'll use a tray. 20, 40, 60, 90. That's 100. That's 100. And that is 28. 102. Okay, I guess I have an extra dollar in there, and that is just fine. So even Friday, okay, so Friday is mostly ready to go, but this isn't until next Friday. So by the time we get around to, no, not next Friday, the Friday after. Yeah, there is plenty of time to get that Friday correct. All right, so we have stuffed all of our pouches. We have stuffed my wallet, and we have added the 8 $100 bills back to the binders where I condensed out of. So yeah, I'm done. That's exciting. With very little error this time. It's shocking. Maybe at some point I'll actually start getting this right. Who knows? I doubt it, but it's, you know, worth a thought. I am going to go wash my nasty grimy hands and then sit down and sip on my Coke and get this video edited and posted and probably crash. Because tomorrow is donut day, and I also have to stop off at Michael's because you guys have really liked the sticker challenges, and I am officially out of sticker paper. And I ordered more from Cricut, but guess what? It's not going to be here in time. So I'm going to stop off at Michael's and get some more sticker paper tomorrow and go to Walmart, Aldi, and Sam's. And most important, going to the donut shop. I know. I'm excited too. I cannot wait. Yeah. So I will see you all back here tomorrow for Saving Saturday. And then on Sunday for my Q2 goals update from sponsored by Donna, powered by creativity, Budget with Mama Bear, and Andra, the traveling and savings chief. So definitely come back on Sunday and check that video out. We've had many successes. We've also had some setbacks, but we've had no failures because I have not given up in this quest to become financially stable. So come back on Sunday and, hang out with me, and let's talk about successes and setbacks. Successes and setbacks. There's no failure if you don't give up. So there you go. I will see you all back here tomorrow morning, and then I'll see you all back here on Sunday. Bye, friends.